Hello, third grade. This is take 2 of Module 7, Lesson 21, homework page. Margot finds as many rectangles as she can with a perimeter of 14 centimeters. Shade Margot's rectangles in the grid below. Label the side lengths. Label the length and width of each rectangle. So you would have to make a rectangle. And we could not divide that by 4, so we couldn't make a square. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 1, up 6, and over 1. Let's see if this perimeter is 14. Remember, we're counting how much it is on the outside. That's perimeter. Adding or plussing, plus perimeter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that perimeter is 14 centimeters. I'd like you to pause the video and try to find a couple more rectangles with a perimeter of 14 centimeters. B, find the area of the rectangle in part A above. Well, let's see. We know that one side of the one that I did as an example was 6. The other side was 1. When it's area, that means you are multiplying. So what is 6 times 1? Well, anything times 1 is the same number, so it is 6. You need to find the area for all the rectangles that you found in part A, so please pause the video to do that. C, the perimeters of the rectangles are the same. What do you notice about the areas? So what do you notice about the areas? I notice about the areas are, or what I notice about the areas are, or I noticed. So think about that and then finish that sentence. Were the areas the same as the perimeters? Were they bigger? Were they smaller? So please write that sentence and pause the video. Number 2, Tanner uses square units to build rectangles that have a perimeter of 18 units. He creates the chart below to record his findings. Complete Tanner's chart. You might not use all the spaces in the chart. So the perimeter has to be 18. Number of rectangles made. Well, it says in the book that you could make 4 rectangles and that the areas would be 8, which they already have there. You could make 4 rectangles. The perimeter of all those rectangles are supposed to be 18, and the area is a little bit different. You would have an area of 14, 18, and 20. I know they're not quite on the line, but it's really hard to use this writing tool on a laptop. So you need to find what the length and width would be that would fit a perimeter of 18 and make these square units. So please pause the video to do that. B, explain how you found the lengths and widths of the charts below. So this is where you would use words to explain what you did. Please pause the video to do that. 3, Jason and Dina both draw rectangles with perimeters of 12 centimeters, but their rectangles have different areas. Explain with words, pictures, and numbers how this is possible. So you would have to draw one rectangle for Jason and one for Dina. And it says a perimeter of 12. Pardon me. So I will draw one for Jason. I'm going to label it J for Jason. And this is 5. And this is 1. So that means this is 5. And this is 1. Now I'm going to add those to make sure that the perimeter is 12. So I have 5 plus 5 is 10, 11, 12. That works out. And draw one here for Dina. I'm going to put a D in the middle for Dina. We have 4 sides, so I'm going to make each side 3, because 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. And that would be a perimeter of 12 centimeters. So the area for Jason's, you would multiply 5 times 1. And then for Dina would be 3 times 3, because you're just multiplying that length times that width. So you need to figure out what the areas are and explain why you think that they have different areas but the same perimeter. This is the end of the video. Please make sure to message me, send a Seesaw message, email, if you have questions. Bye, 3rd grade.